Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you one of the best ICT trading strategies you can use in the market with clear-cut proof that you can use this strategy in order to become profitable. And I'm going to show you this proof straight away. Right here, I sent out this trade, ended up entering myself too. You can check my Instagram. And right here, boom, 8:51 on the 14th, which is a Friday. Ended up sending this Euro USD, ended up sending this GBP USD. This touched TP, and then I got a little loss right there. So it was a very high win rate. I'll just show you what happened to the trades. This is the trade which ended up touching take profit right here, 1 to 5 RR. GBP ended up touching take profit, boom, it ended up tanking, and this one ended up tanking right there, which is a very nice day. So there's some proof right there. Now I'll show you how to actually use this strategy in the markets to become profitable. Okay, if you can't watch an ICT trading strategy for an hour long, and you can't watch this video which will show you a strategy which is clear proof that it does work, and I'll show you some more clear proof right here that people did actually ended up trading it. So I'll show you the signal where I sent it out right there. As you can see, loads of people started eating in the mentorship. So if you do want to join, it's in the link in the description below. However, I'll show you some parts of the strategy today, and this video will actually in fact make you a profitable trader. Okay, so without further ado, let's get straight into this. So the pairs which this works best on is Euro USD, it works on GBP USD, and it works on ES. And it does work on commodities and crypto. However, it doesn't work the best. The win rate is slightly less, but on Euro USD, GBP USD, and SP 500, it is amazing. Okay, so the ones which I like the most, in fact, is Euro USD. So how do we trade strategies? We need to implement the daily time frame. Don't worry, it's not daily bias. Implement the daily time frame, the 15-minute time frame, and then we enter off the 1-minute time frame. Okay, you don't have to enter off the 1-minute time frame if you don't want to. You can literally enter off the 15-minute time frame. However, in fact, myself, I enter off the 1-minute time frame to get my sniper entry, and of course to have a better RR. And the win rate is also incredible, even though we're implementing the 1-minute time frame. Okay, so what we need right here is we need to first of all go on the daily time frame and wait for a liquidity sweep to take place. This can be off any high, so it can be a high right here. Price takes out this liquidity off the daily, and that's what I'd call a liquidity sweep. Okay, after it takes this, then we just leave the market to do what it does on the 15-minute time frame. Same when we're looking for buys. Price has to take out the liquidity, and then we're going to start looking for the buys on the 1-minute time frame, but then we have to drop down to the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so that's what we have right here. For example, on the daily time frame on Euro USD, we have this high right here. So let me just turn this black so you can see it properly. And this is what we call the liquidity. The liquidity got taken out right here, so now we can start looking for ourselves. Yes, we might have to wait quite a long time. However, we can mark this one out as liquidity right here. There was a trade around 10 days before, but of course you're going to implement many ICT trading strategies. I currently only implement 2 strategies myself, but again, if you do want to join them, if you do want to see them, how they function and how they work, high RR, high win rate, link in the description below. But anyway, then we go on the 15-minute time frame after price takes out the liquidity, and then what we wait for is we wait for a market structure shift on the 15-minute time frame. This can take very long to form. However, patience is what pays in these markets. I love saying that, and it is in fact very true. The timing for this strategy is also London session. I like it the most. It does work the best. But New York kill zone is also completely fine, but London session right here is absolutely amazing. UTC +1 London, especially 8 a.m. so which is right here, all the way to 12. So 8 is right here, as you can see in the bottom, all the way to 12. This is the best times to actually trade this strategy, and I'll show you some proof of that also later on. So now we just wait for market structure shift after price takes a high. So right here, price took the high right here. We had this high form. However, we never ended up running this recent low. But anyway, we had this new high form, and now we can take out this low. However, price never ended up taking out that low. I wouldn't call this a new high right here. I would like to break above that high, so I'll just wait for this low to be taken. However, what happened right there is price ended up making a new high, so we just keep on carrying on. Even if price continues going up, we still wait for a market structure shift after price takes out the daily liquidity. Okay, so now there's a new high right here. Now we wait for price to take out this recent low for a market structure shift. However, again, it ended up forming a new high, which is right here, and now we just wait for a market structure shift of this low being right there. Boom. And then the market structure shift did in fact take place. Okay, same with GBP/USD. However, this is a little bit different. Okay, so we go on the daily time frame, and what happened on GBP/USD on the daily time frame is we ended up taking out these highs, which is right here, the daily liquidity. After we took out the daily liquidity, 15-minute time frame again, and this is something which could have actually confused you guys. Okay, so 15-minute time frame, the liquidity has been taken, and you might have said, well, yeah, we have a market structure shift right here, right? However, I would not agree with this, because the candle which took out the liquidity, which is this one right here, this candle ended up forming the low. So I'd like to see some candles before it. So yeah, I did not call this a market structure shift myself. And yeah, price just ended up taking it out. You would have probably been liquidated if you entered a trade right here, ended up entering a sell, you probably would have been taking out your trade. And then a new high ended up forming right here. Boom. And then this low right here ended up taking it out, but I would like to see a little bit of displacement. I mean, there was massive rally down there. However, the candle which ended up taking out the low ended up forming a wick, so I just denied this entry also. So GBPUSD was a little bit weird. However, EURUSD and GBPUSD correlate very nicely. So when I started looking for my sells on EURUSD also, that also confirmed my GBPUSD. So I just denied all of this, and then I ended up entering a trade right here. You could have entered a trade right there. I don't see why you couldn't have. So as you can see, if we marked at this high, if you probably just look for a takeout of that low on the 5-minute time frame, yes, you would have maybe got a little trade right here. However, I'll show you a higher way to get a win rate with this strategy later on in the video, okay? So then we still got this high right here, so we have to wait for this low to be taken fully, but it never ended up being taken out. And then we have this new high form right here. Now we have to wait for this recent low to be taken out, which it did with displacement right here. Look at these candles. It was an absolute tank, okay? And then after that ended up being taken out, now we just wait and look for our entries. However, we have to wait for the time to form. And what time is that? That's 8 a.m. That's when we start trading. However, before I do carry on with the video, I do want to say, if you do want to join the mentorship, it's very cheap, $49.99 lifetime. You will regret not joining at this price. This is the final call. I'm going to be changing it really soon back to its normal price of $119. If you want to learn this strategy A to Z, there is some things which I'm going to keep hidden with the strategy, and I will make it easier for you whilst you're in there, and I will be live calling 2 times a week minimum, live trading the strategy, and also another strategy, 2 special strategies which I use. I don't use many ICT strategies like I teach in this YouTube channel. I just trade 2, which is my bread and butter, which makes me passive funded challenges. If you check my Instagram, I passed a funded challenge recently using these 2 strategies. So if you do want to join, link in the description below. It's very cheap, cheaper than a pair of shoes, as you can see right here. And it comes with all of this, and you will regret not buying it at this price right here. This price right here. Again, if you do want to pay with crypto also or PayPal, email me right there, and I will reply to you really quick. Okay. So anyway, we got this market structure shift right here. After getting that market structure shift, we just wait for 8 o'clock to form, okay? We don't trade until we got 8 o'clock. You can, again, trade this at New York session. However, London session, I like the best. 8 o'clock being right here, and then 12 o'clock being right here. We don't trade anything after 12 o'clock. And then what we do is we go on the 1-minute time frame after 8 o'clock, and then we literally wait for like a break of a low or whatever you want to see on the 1-minute time frame, and then we just enter off the extreme fair value gap. We deny all of this right here. We just enter as soon as 8 o'clock hits, wait for a break of a low, enter off a fair value gap, which is right here, and cover the high, which is right there. Or you could have just entered off this order block being right here, as you can see. Watch my order block video in order to show you what valid order blocks are. This is a complete valid order block. However, where I ended up entering from is right here, because again, as I did show my entry model before in my mentorship, that's where I entered, but it doesn't really make a difference. You could have entered the same entry, boom, right here. And second entry, price ended up breaking this low. After it broke that low, retrace into this FVG right here, enter, boom, it ended up absolutely tanking. And this trade actually ended up running around 1 to 30 RR, as you can see right here. And yeah, but I didn't end up holding that long. I wouldn't lie to you, it's very unrealistic. Whoever says that they did end up holding this long, they're lying. They're just trying to sell you something. But my mentorship is only $50. It's not going to really change my life, is it? So anyway, very nice trade, as you can see right here, all sent out to the team, and EURUSD exact same. So anyway, we got this high which formed right here. We wait for a market structure shift, boom, we got right here, and then we go on the 1-minute time frame, wait for 8 o'clock to form. We didn't trade anything after 8 o'clock, and I ended up taking a little loss right here. However, the wins ended up recouping loss so much, and the win rate was so beautiful. 1 loss, 3 wins. Okay, 8 o'clock being right here, and the first entry which I took, let me do this right here. We waited for a break of a low, which we got right there. We ended up waiting for the price to retrace in this FVG right here, and this ended up being an actual loss, but it's all right. My stop loss wasn't this small, it was actually way bigger. I ended up covering a high right there, but anyway, then price took out my stop loss, and then it ended up breaking this new low, which is right here, and then retraced into a FVG, which is right here, and boom, And this is a very high win rate. But if you do want to higher your win rate, I do urge you to join the mentorship at this price. Again, $49.99 lifetime. It will make you a profitable trader. If you do put the time in, and if you've got some good psychology, I can almost guarantee it will make you a profitable trader, only if you have them two things, okay? So anyway, that's it for this video. And like and subscribe, follow my Instagram, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.